Gatekeeping. Now, if you watch this and don't subscribe and donate $50 a month, then you're not a true fan, I'm afraid. Now, I saw what I did there, but you'd have to be a true fan to see what I did there. So in the world of the internet, real life, just fandoms in general, it can be absolutely anything. Gatekeeping has no bounds whatsoever. But whether or not it needs to exist in the world is up for debate, I suppose. So gatekeeping is when someone takes it upon themselves to decide who does or does not have access or rights to a community or identity. Gatekeeping is a subreddit for screenshots and stories of gatekeepers in the wild. We'll see how this goes. Hi, you okay? Just seeing what guys who order boneless wings wear. Apparently, if you order boneless wings like a boneless banquet, you wear that. I guess you can picture me like that. That's why they tell everybody who works at Nando's, look, if you're embarrassed or if you have anxiety, just picture everyone in their underwear. I don't know what to make of that package, but let's focus less on it. Gatekeeping the word girl. Oh, this should be interesting. Billy calling everyone girl just defines us as Gen Z. Is that like a whole girl or something along the lines of that? Well, we'll see now. What do you mean? No, it's safe. You non-black people need to chill with calling everything Gen Z. I think we just call an age range Gen Z. I mean, I'm classed as a millennial, maybe like a very late millennial, but still that nonetheless. It's a large age range to kind of generalize people, isn't it? But I digress. Girl what? Gen Z is literal, the term for our generation. Black people have been saying this for decades, lol, super sad. Okay, what do I call you? Dickhead? So I'll stick with that. Here we go. You knew that gaming was going to come in this at some point. I'm a gamer. Console or PC. Mobile. Oh god. But in terms of like gatekeeping video games, I think the main culprit for that I see is PC gaming. You know, the whole master race thing. It does get on my tit a little. Men shouldn't be allowed to drink milk. Does that include cats and dogs and cows and all that, or does that just mean me, a human being? Also, does almond milk count? Oat milk? Soya? Well, I wouldn't drink soya anyway. It raises my estrogen levels. My tits are bouncing, as you know. Gatekeeping cooking fried chicken. This is when it just gets weird. He learnt from YouTube. We learnt from watching mama, grandma, and aunties in the kitchen. We are not the same. Neither is your mama, your grandma, or your auntie. They also have their own individualities. If your boyfriend isn't strong enough to pick you up and pin you up against a wall, you have a girlfriend. Or you have a restraining order on your hands. Feminist women don't deserve love, not even female blood relatives, if they refuse to reject feminism in principle. Is that like a double negative? People call themselves heavy metal lovers and only listen to Kiss and AC/DC. When has anyone ever said that? I'm pretty sure most people are sick of them appearing at Download every year. Well, Kiss at least. Gatekeeping fire. I hope you have lived up to this with this one. Does anyone have an extra wood stove thermostat? We fully expect the power will have a difficult time staying on tomorrow, and we'll be running the wood stove all day. I burned wood all my life and never used a thermostat, so I don't understand this question.
I used to have a store selling wood stoves. Those were marketed for people with acid stoves because you want a minimum stack temp.
As for knowing when it is too hot, anyone who needs a thermometer to know that should not be burning wood. Fuck you, man, I just want to burn my wood. Okay, this is as simple as it gets. How to drink decaffeinated coffee. Pour it down the drain, make real coffee, drink that instead. What if you want to quit caffeine and you need a placebo? Ever think about that one? People here saying that these songs are their jam? LMAO, they heard it from TikTok. See, if you were like me, you play them on Just Dance. I've done neither, I've just played washing my body in the shower. This was my hot topic. This is your hot topic. We're not the same. Yes, that is the hot topic that burned down in South Park. That is the one. Is that wood? If it is, then yet more flammable, and may need to give the goth kids another visit. Me having a Huel for lunch after having the most Five Guys last night. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that was a promoted post, my bad. Oh, okay. Maybe this is the first major controversial one. She has a tattoo. That's cool. You marry her. Never divorcing. 15 years later, your daughters want tattoos on their arms and thighs. I would say wait till you're 18, honey. No, honey's wife, isn't it? I'd say wait till you're 18, kiddo. You try to instill discipline, and they tell you that mom also has one. And I love her partly for that. It's a nice little heart on her left butt cheek. They ask for permission from their tattooed mother, who sees absolutely nothing wrong with it. She accompanies them to go get their desired tattoos. Then later, she tells them, don't worry about your father, I'll deal with him. Okay, that is a completely different issue. If you're doing something against the wishes of your husband and not allowing some sort of compromise or sit down, but then doing something behind their backs. You come home and your daughters have their arms inked with smiles on their faces. At least they're happy, I suppose, but if the school ask, do not tell them where you got them. You try to understand what's going on and how does your wife allow such, but you have no say because you're married and a mentally corrupted woman who has emasculated you. Yeah, it kind of sounds like there's more issues going on than just the tattoos if your partner does stuff behind your back, no matter how severe it is. You allowed her into your life with her type of mindset and strange beliefs. In short, women who have tattoos are for the dump site. Imagine you're just counting up all these red flags. Yeah. No, she's allowed to slap me across the face. Yeah. She's allowed to be right all the time. Tattoos. Fuck that shit. Right, gatekeeping LED lights. Okay, as a driver, I feel like I have to be responsible. Oh, okay, not car LED lights. So disappointed with that. LED lights are not for men. I don't care. Yes, they are. A gay man, yeah. They're just lights that are different color. How's that gay? To me, it's just a feminine thing. I am God. I decide what is feminine and what's masculine. Good day, sir. Hey guys, I'm putting lights in my room. So excited to make my room glow. Have you not seen the TikTok backdrops? Come on, man. Those who dress nice can't use hammers. My stepdad's a quantity surveyor, so I don't know. That just sounds odd to me. Mate, the way you dress, do you even know what the end of a hammer to use? You're supposed to look like your moths have eaten through everything bar the arms. So you're just wearing fucking thin armbands. No, but if we're judging sorry, I know Lewis is an Aussie, so judging each other based on looks, I'd absolutely have to describe what a vagina feels like to you. I love Lewis, he's just brilliant. I think probably based on the way he said that, he probably tells everybody he uses a left-handed hammer. Any dude who takes their shirt off like this should be embarrassed. Sit when you pee much? What the hell is wrong with sitting when you pee? I'm very concerned with you if you are concerned with how other people decide to piss. That should be in your own toilet, not theirs. Don't piss in their toilet either. Unless you've been invited in and you've said, can I use the toilet? But other than that, that's breaking and entering. Plus, yeah, I'll admit, I kind of take my t-shirt off like this, like I grab at this part and I just pull it over my head. That's as quick as I can make it, and that's something I'm used to. But if people have grown up taking it off like that, then who are we to say that that is the wrong way to do it? Grey sweatpants are for dudes with dicks, not dudes with PPs or dick. Like the TV company. But if I say leggings are for bitches with ass, not bitches with long backs, I'm the bad guy. To be honest, why would I want to walk around and just show my cock swinging from left to right? Hey, subway guy, I've got something bigger than your foot long. We're going into dark territory. Sorry for your loss and I wish you well. But come speak to me when you have kids and lose them. Really. These people don't understand that people go through their own individual pain and everybody should be really... I'm going to gatekeep this, no problem. Just take the time to share with your own experiences, not try and do a one-up. What's the big difference? This isn't Super Mario. People really be grown and still using umbrellas? You're supposed to become waterproof after you turn 18 or something? Or you're just supposed to just wear your scuba outfit everywhere? Well, we got the master of shithousery right here, Ben Shapiro. I don't know if he's contacted Aquaman yet. If you're at dinner and somebody introduces himself as Dr. Smith, you'd rather be upset and learn that he had a doctorate in musicology if you were able to suffer a stroke at the table. You have to say everything like really quick when it comes to Ben Shapiro, and then just with the long pause. If you were at a dinner party and someone introduced themselves as Ben Shapiro, you'd rather be upset to be at the dinner party. In many cultures, it is considered rude to address someone by their first name if they haven't given you permission to. And Ben, being a conservative of all people, should really know that. Sitting in front of a craft beer couple at the Twins game, and they keep going, "That's not beer," to poor vendors selling Bud Light. Imagine being so uninteresting that you think this counts as a personality. I'm abusive, so I drink Stella. You can't struggle unless you're battling cancer. Lovely. I love people. Chadwick Boseman worked on some of the biggest films in history while battling stage 3 colon cancer. Cancer. Don't know why I said it like that. Meanwhile, some of y'all struggle to simply take a shower because you just can't adult today. Don't many people just mean that as like tongue-in-cheek? Believe me when I say that Chadwick Boseman would be ashamed to know that you're using his death to make other people feel bad about their health. What he said. Take a picture, not trophy. This is how real men shoot animals. Very, very true. Is his other hand just kind of like that above his, over his back, fighting the good fight. What is one thing no writer should ever do? No writer should ever write an experience story that isn't theirs to write. If you're a straight white it just immediately results to this, but let's go on. You don't write about the experience of coming out as a trans black... Someone done that? Write diverse casts, but don't write the experience of something that needs to come from another. J.K. Rowling wrote about a schoolboy's experience and she did pretty well. Fair. Plus, there's a thing called research. I just need to fact check this before I actually make a point about it. Craig Mazin wrote Chernobyl. Was he someone who lived near Chernobyl? Does he have relatives that live near Chernobyl? No, he's mostly done like Rocket Man, Senseless, Scary Movie. I want to do another season of Chernobyl, except it's going to be about another terrible tragedy. Oh, okay. Obviously, he's been to all these places and experienced it firsthand. 1 month cigarette free. 9 years, motherfucker. Congratulate yourself after 2 years minimum, or be prepared to start the loop again. I suppose the motivation there is to prove him wrong, but that doesn't excuse his behavior either. When a childless person tells me they're tired, oh, don't we all know this? Imagine thinking you have a monopoly on suffering because you're raw dogging. Excuse me? I'm gonna sound like a bit of an idiot, but if you were gonna make the point of try having kids, maybe you weren't 100% ready to take them on in the first place. Anyone who has that sole responsibility of looking after their kids and is proud of it won't tell or direct other people on what to say. Has to be said. White people can't be gay space rocks. That's the caption if I ever saw one. Here's my new and improved Amethyst. To be honest, I don't even cosplay her. I am just her LMAO. Why do white people cosplay characters of color? Yes, why don't we find a purple person, or just find a white person and then just throw her into a tub of bleach? Why do dumbasses on Tumblr think a fictional character who is purple isn't able to be portrayed by someone of any race? Should have been portrayed by an elephant. What I would have to say about all this gatekeeping and stuff is something I have said in the past, and that is the whole idea of people not really focusing enough on their lives and projecting their own frustration onto other people. There's a massive sense of elitism going on there. There's a lot of maybe self-loathing. I don't know. That's me not really trying to project onto them because I don't know what they've been through, but I can only judge the action. I can't judge the character because I haven't had enough therapy sessions with you, let alone had none. What more can you do about that? Thank you. Lights out.